Hello, and welcome to Sleepy Moon. Let's begin our journey through space. It is one of the most fascinating and mysterious places that we know of. It stretches far beyond what we can see with our eyes and is filled with wonders that have amazed humans for thousands of years. From the twinkling stars to the glowing planets and the dark mysteries of black holes, space is a place of endless discovery. People have always looked up at the night sky with curiosity and wonder. Ancient civilizations used the stars to tell time, to guide their travels, and to understand the seasons. Today, we have powerful telescopes, spacecraft, and satellites that allow us to explore space like never before. Even though space seems empty, it is filled with objects that are incredibly large and far away. The distance between stars and planets is so vast that it is difficult for us to imagine. Light, which travels very fast, can take many years to travel from one star to our eyes. This distance is measured in light years, which is the distance that light travels in 1 year. Some stars are hundreds or even thousands of light years away from us. Our solar system is a small part of the vast universe. It consists of a star that we call the Sun and everything that orbits around it. This includes 8 planets, many moons, comets, asteroids, and the tiny particles of dust and gas that float between them. The Sun is a giant ball of hot gases that gives us heat and light. Without it, life on Earth would not exist. Each planet is unique. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun and is very hot during the day and very cold at night. Venus has thick clouds that trap heat, making it the hottest planet in our solar system. Earth is the only planet known to have life and water in liquid form. Mars is called the red planet because of its reddish appearance. Scientists are very interested in Mars because it may have once had water and could possibly support life. Jupiter is the largest planet and has a giant storm called the Great Red Spot. Saturn is famous for its beautiful rings made of ice and rock particles. Uranus and Neptune are gas giants that are very far from the Sun and are very cold. Moons are natural satellites that orbit planets. Some planets have many moons, while others have few. For example, Jupiter has more than 70 moons, while Mercury has none. Our moon is special because it is close to Earth and affects many things such as tides. The moon also helps us understand more about space and the history of our planet. Scientists have sent astronauts to the moon and have collected rocks that tell us about how the moon was formed. Comets and asteroids are small objects in space. Comets are made of ice and dust and often have bright tails when they get close to the Sun. Asteroids are mostly made of rock and metal and are found mainly in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Occasionally, some asteroids and comets come close to Earth, and scientists watch them carefully to make sure they do not hit our planet. Stars are enormous balls of gas that produce light and heat. They are born in clouds of gas and dust called nebulae. Stars can live for millions or even billions of years. Some stars are much bigger than our Sun, while others are smaller. When stars die, they can explode in huge explosions called supernovae, leaving behind black holes or neutron stars. Black holes are mysterious objects in space with gravity so strong that nothing can escape from them, not even light. Scientists study black holes to understand the laws of physics and the universe. Galaxies are vast collections of stars, planets, gas, and dust. Our solar system is part of a galaxy called the Milky Way. There are billions of galaxies in the universe, each containing millions or even billions of stars. Some galaxies are spiral shaped, while others are elliptical or irregular. Galaxies can collide and merge, over time changing their shapes and creating new stars. Space is not empty. It contains invisible forces and energy that affect everything. Gravity is one of the most important forces in space. It keeps planets in orbit around stars, and stars in orbit around galaxies. Without gravity, there would be no structure in the universe. Space also contains radiation cosmic rays and tiny particles called neutrinos. Scientists study these to learn more about how the universe works and how it began. Exploring space has been one of humanity's greatest achievements. Humans first sent satellites into space to study the Earth and the sky. The first human to travel into space was Yuri Gagarin, who orbited the Earth. Later, astronauts walked on the moon, collecting valuable information. Today, spacecraft explore the planets and even leave our solar system. The Hubble Space Telescope has given us amazing images of distant galaxies, stars, and nebulae. The James Webb Space Telescope is even more powerful, allowing us to look farther into the universe than ever before. Space travel is difficult because it is dangerous and expensive. Astronauts must wear special suits, eat carefully, and exercise to stay healthy. They also experience weightlessness, which can affect their bodies in many ways. Despite these challenges, people continue to explore space to learn more about our universe and our place in it. Space has many mysteries that scientists are still trying to solve. We do not know if there is life elsewhere in the universe or if there are other planets like Earth. Dark matter and dark energy make up most of the universe, but we cannot see them. Scientists are working hard to understand these unknown parts of space. Learning about space is important because it helps us understand Earth better. Studying the atmosphere, the sun, and other planets helps us learn about climate, weather, and how life began. Space technology has also given us many useful tools, such as GPS, weather satellites, and communication systems. Humans have always been fascinated by space. Stories about stars, planets, and aliens have been told for thousands of years. Children and adults alike enjoy looking at the night sky and imagining what is out there. Space reminds us how small we are and how amazing the universe is. In conclusion, space is full of wonders that are fascinating and mysterious. From stars to planets, comets, moons, galaxies, and black holes, there is so much to explore and understand. Space exploration has taught us about our universe and our place in it. It continues to inspire curiosity, learning, and imagination. As technology improves, we will discover even more amazing things in space. Each planet in our solar system has unique features that make it special. Mercury is the smallest planet and is very close to the Sun. It has almost no atmosphere, and its surface is covered in craters from meteor impacts. During the day, temperatures on Mercury can become extremely hot, while at night they can drop to freezing cold. Venus is often called the morning star or the evening star because it shines so brightly in the sky. Its thick clouds trap heat and make it hotter than any other planet in the solar system. The surface of Venus is hidden by clouds, but scientists know it has volcanoes, mountains, and large plains. Earth is the third planet from the Sun and is the only planet known to have life. It has water in three forms: liquid, ice, and gas, which makes life possible. The Earth has an atmosphere that protects living things from harmful radiation and helps maintain temperatures. Earth spins on its axis, which causes day and night, and it orbits the sun, which creates the seasons. The moon orbits the Earth and affects the tides and helps stabilize the planet's rotation. Scientists continue to explore Earth from space to learn about climate change, earthquakes, and other natural events. Mars is often called the red planet because of iron-rich dust that gives it a reddish appearance. It has the largest volcano in the solar system, called Olympus Mons, and a giant canyon. Scientists are very interested in Mars because it may have had water in the past and could possibly support life in the future. Several rovers and orbiters have explored Mars, collecting data about its surface, atmosphere, and weather. Jupiter is the largest planet and is known for its colorful bands and storms. The Great Red Spot is a storm larger than Earth that has lasted for hundreds of years. Jupiter has many moons, including Europa, which may have a liquid ocean beneath its icy surface, and Ganymede, which is the largest moon in the solar system. Saturn is famous for its rings made of ice and rock particles. It has faint rings and several moons, including Titan, which has lakes of liquid methane and an atmosphere thicker than Earth's. Uranus is a planet that spins on its side and has a blue-green color because of the gases in its atmosphere. Neptune is very far from the Sun and is a cold, dark blue planet. It has strong winds and storms, including a dark spot similar to Jupiter's Great Red Spot. Both Uranus and Neptune are considered ice giants because of the icy materials in their composition. Stars are the building blocks of galaxies and the universe. They are formed in nebulae, which are clouds of gas and dust. Gravity pulls gases together until they become dense enough to start nuclear fusion. This fusion produces heat and light and is what makes stars shine. Stars come in different sizes and colors. Some stars are small and dim, while others are massive and very bright. The life cycle of a star depends on its size. Small stars like our Sun will eventually become red giants and then shrink into white dwarfs. Massive stars may explode in supernovae, leaving behind neutron stars or black holes. Black holes have gravity so strong that nothing can escape from them, not even light. Neutron stars are extremely dense objects, made mostly of neutrons. Studying stars helps scientists understand how the universe began and how elements were formed. Galaxies are enormous collections of stars, planets, gas, and dust. They come in many shapes, including spiral, elliptical, and irregular. The Milky Way is the galaxy that contains our solar system. It is a spiral galaxy with hundreds of billions of stars. Galaxies are not isolated. They interact with each other, collide, and merge over time. Some of the nearest galaxies to the Milky Way include the Andromeda Galaxy and the Triangulum Galaxy. Studying galaxies helps us understand the large-scale structure of the universe and the history of cosmic evolution. Humans have explored space using satellites, spacecraft, telescopes, and probes. The first artificial satellite, Sputnik, was launched by humans to orbit the Earth. Space telescopes, like Hubble and James Webb, allow us to see distant stars, galaxies, and nebulae in great detail. Robotic missions have explored planets, moons, comets, and asteroids, providing valuable information about the solar system. Studying these objects helps scientists understand the formation of the solar system and protects Earth from potential impacts. The future of space exploration is very exciting. Humans plan to return to the moon, establish bases, and even explore Mars. New technologies are being developed for faster spacecraft, better life support systems, and ways to use resources from space. Private companies are also participating in space missions, making it more accessible. Scientists continue to search for life on other planets and moons and study distant galaxies to learn more about the universe. Space is full of mysteries that continue to intrigue scientists and explorers. Every planet, moon star, and galaxy has a story to tell about the history of the universe. The sun is the center of our solar system and gives energy that sustains life on Earth. Its light and heat reach every corner of our planet and influence weather climates and the seasons. Sunspots are darker, cooler areas on the sun that appear and disappear over time. Solar flares are bursts of energy from the sun that can affect satellites and communication systems on Earth. Studying the sun helps us understand more about how stars behave and how they can impact planets around them. The planets in our solar system are each unique worlds with different climates, surfaces, and atmospheres. Mercury is very close to the sun and experiences extreme temperatures. Venus is covered with thick clouds of gas that trap heat, making it the hottest planet. Earth has a protective atmosphere and abundant water, making life possible. Mars is a cold desert world with the largest volcano in the solar system. Jupiter is a giant planet with a massive storm called the Great Red Spot and dozens of moons, including Europa, which may have an ocean beneath its icy crust. Saturn is famous for its magnificent rings made of ice and rock and has moons like Titan, which has lakes of liquid methane. Uranus spins on its side and has a blue-green color. Neptune is far from the sun and has strong winds and storms that sweep across its surface. Each planet has moons that orbit it, and some moons like our moon influence tides and help stabilize the rotation of their planets. Moons like Io, around Jupiter, are geologically active and have volcanoes. Moons like Europa and Enceladus have icy surfaces and may contain liquid water beneath, making them intriguing places to search for life. Comets and asteroids move through space carrying clues about the formation of the solar system. Comets are made of ice dust and frozen gases and develop bright glowing tails when they approach the sun. Asteroids are rocky or metallic and can be found in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Meteors are pieces of space rock that burn up in the atmosphere, creating shooting stars. Research has helped scientists discover that stars are enormous balls of gas that produce light and heat through nuclear fusion. They are born in clouds of gas and dust called nebulae and live for millions or billions of years depending on their size. Small stars like our sun eventually become red giants and then shrink into white dwarfs. Massive stars may explode in supernovae, leaving behind neutron stars or black holes. Black holes have gravity so strong that not even light can escape from them. Neutron stars are incredibly dense and spin rapidly, emitting beams of radiation called pulsars. Studying stars helps us understand the origins of the elements that make up planets and life itself. Galaxies are vast collections of stars, planets, gas, and dust. Galaxies can be spiral, elliptical, or irregular in shape. Our solar system is part of the Milky Way, which is a spiral galaxy containing hundreds of billions of stars. Galaxies interact with each other, sometimes colliding or merging, which creates bursts of new star formation. The universe contains billions of galaxies each, with its own unique structures and stars. Observing galaxies helps scientists understand how the universe has evolved over billions of years. Humans have always dreamed of exploring space. Satellites have been launched to study Earth and distant objects. The first human in space orbited the Earth, and later astronauts walked on the moon, collecting valuable information about its surface and composition. Space telescopes, like Hubble and James Webb, allow us to see distant galaxies, stars, and nebulae in unprecedented detail. Robotic missions have explored Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, and even the distant reaches of the solar system. Space exploration teaches us about the laws of physics, the origins of the universe, and the potential for life beyond Earth. Space is not empty, but filled with invisible forces and energy. Gravity governs the motion of planets, stars, and galaxies, keeping everything in motion. Radiation, cosmic rays, and particles move through space, carrying information about events occurring billions of light years away. Studying these forces helps scientists learn more about the universe and its beginnings. The search for life beyond Earth is one of the most exciting challenges in space science. Scientists study Mars, Europa, Enceladus, and other moons to see if they could support life. Astronomers look at planets around other stars called exoplanets, searching for those that might have conditions similar to Earth. Discovering life elsewhere would be one of the most important discoveries in human history. Space also inspires imagination and creativity. Stories about aliens' planets and journeys to distant worlds have been told for generations. Children and adults look at the night sky, imagining what is out there and dreaming about visiting distant worlds. Space reminds us of the vastness of the universe and our small but important place within it. The technology developed for space exploration has also helped life on Earth. Satellites help us navigate the globe, track weather patterns, and communicate across continents. Medical and engineering innovations created for space travel have practical uses in everyday life. Future missions aim to return humans to the moon, explore Mars, and even send spacecraft to the outer planets. New technologies for propulsion, life support, and energy production will make longer journeys possible. Private companies are joining the effort, making space exploration faster and more accessible. Scientists continue to study dark matter and dark energy, which make up most of the universe, but remain largely mysterious. Understanding these will help explain how the universe behaves and its ultimate fate. Space exploration is a journey that challenges humans to learn, innovate, and dream. It teaches patience, observation, and problem solving while expanding our knowledge of the cosmos. The study of space brings people together from around the world, sharing discoveries and knowledge. Every mission, every telescope, every observation adds to a collective understanding of the universe. As technology advances, we will explore farther, deeper, and with greater precision than ever before. We may build habitats on the moon or Mars, discover new planets, or even encounter signs of life beyond Earth. The possibilities are endless, and the wonder of space continues to inspire curiosity. Space is a realm that encourages asking questions, seeking answers, and never being satisfied with simple explanations. Each discovery leads to more questions, and each mission opens doors to new adventures. The universe is a vast place filled with stars, planets, galaxies, black holes, comets, and asteroids. It is a place of beauty, mystery, and endless exploration. Human curiosity and ingenuity allow us to learn from the universe and imagine what lies beyond. Studying space teaches lessons about science, technology, teamwork, and the importance of looking beyond our own world. The night sky continues to captivate people of all ages, reminding us of the vastness of space and the possibilities it holds. Stars twinkle, planets shine, and the moon lights the night sky, inspiring wonder and imagination. We are part of a universe that is ever changing and full of surprises waiting to be discovered. Every observation, every experiment, and every mission brings us closer to understanding the cosmos. Space is not just a place, but a journey of the mind and spirit exploring the unknown and seeking knowledge. The universe is vast, beautiful, and filled with secrets and treasures for those who are curious and brave enough to look. Exploring planets beyond our solar system is one of the most exciting areas of modern astronomy. These planets, called exoplanets, orbit stars far away and come in many sizes and types. Some are large gas giants similar to Jupiter, while others are rocky worlds like Earth. Astronomers search for exoplanets in the habitable zone, which is the distance from a star where temperatures could allow liquid water to exist. Finding exoplanets with conditions similar to Earth raises the possibility that life may exist elsewhere in the universe. Space telescopes like Kepler and TESS have discovered thousands of exoplanets and continue to find more every year. Studying their atmospheres, compositions, and orbits helps scientists understand how planetary systems form and evolve. Nebulae are vast clouds of gas and dust where stars are born. They come in many shapes and colors and can be observed through powerful telescopes. Some nebulae glow brightly because of the radiation from young stars, while others are dark and hidden from view. Studying nebulae allows scientists to witness the process of star formation and the creation of new planets. The Orion Nebula is one of the most famous and is visible even with small telescopes. Planetary nebulae are created when stars like our Sun reach the end of their life and shed their outer layers, creating beautiful, glowing clouds in space. Black holes are mysterious and fascinating objects. They form from the collapse of massive stars and have gravity so strong that not even light can escape. Scientists study black holes by observing the effects they have on nearby matter and the radiation emitted as gas and dust are pulled into them. Some black holes are enormous and found at the centers of galaxies. These supermassive black holes can have masses billions of times that of our Sun. Despite their danger and mystery, black holes teach us about the limits of physics and the behavior of matter under extreme conditions. Auroras are another beautiful phenomenon that occurs when charged particles from the Sun interact with a planet's magnetic field. On Earth, they create colorful lights in the sky called the northern and southern lights. Other planets like Jupiter and Saturn also have auroras, which can be much more powerful than those on Earth. Studying auroras helps scientists understand how solar winds interact with planetary atmospheres and magnetic fields. Solar winds are streams of charged particles emitted by the Sun that travel through space and affect planets, comets, and spacecraft. Cosmic rays are high energy particles from space that move at nearly the speed of light. They can come from the Sun, exploding stars, or other energetic events in the universe. Cosmic rays interact with Earth's atmosphere creating showers of secondary particles that can be detected by instruments on the ground. Studying cosmic rays helps scientists understand the high energy processes in the universe and the structure of space itself. Neutrinos are tiny particles that are nearly massless and pass through matter almost undisturbed. They are produced in stars, supernovae, and other cosmic events. Detecting neutrinos helps scientists learn about the universe in ways that cannot be achieved with light or other forms of radiation. Space exploration has also inspired new ways of thinking and imagining the universe. Science fiction stories have inspired generations of scientists and engineers to dream about traveling to distant worlds, building colonies on other planets, and discovering life beyond Earth. These stories often teach lessons about teamwork, curiosity, and the human spirit. Space reminds us that there is always more to learn and that our understanding of the universe is always growing. Human missions to space continue to advance. The International Space Station orbits Earth and serves as a laboratory for scientific experiments in microgravity. Astronauts aboard the station study how living in space affects the human body, test new technologies, and conduct experiments that are impossible on Earth. Future missions may take humans back to the moon, establish bases for long term habitation, and explore Mars more extensively. Space agencies and private companies are working together to develop faster spacecraft, safer habitats, and more efficient life support systems. Satellites have become an essential part of life on Earth. They allow us to communicate across continents, navigate the globe, observe weather patterns, and study climate change. Some satellites observe other planets and stars, helping scientists gather data that would otherwise be impossible to obtain. Technology developed for space exploration often finds its way into everyday life, from medical imaging to new materials and energy solutions. Space is vast and full of wonders that are both beautiful and mysterious. Every star, planet, comet, and galaxy tells a story about the history and future of the universe. Each discovery adds to our understanding of the cosmos and teaches us valuable lessons about science, observation, and imagination. The universe challenges humans to explore, dream, and never stop asking questions. Every mission, every observation, and every experiment brings us closer to understanding the secrets of space. Looking up at the night sky, people of all ages are reminded of the enormity and beauty of the universe. The twinkling stars, the bright planets, and the gentle glow of the moon inspire curiosity and creativity. They remind us that the universe is far larger than our own world and that there are endless opportunities to explore and learn. Space exploration is not only about discovering new worlds, but also about understanding our own planet and ourselves. The more we learn about the universe, the more we appreciate the delicate balance that allows life to exist on Earth. In the future, humans may travel farther into space than ever before. We may build colonies on the moon or Mars, discover new planets around distant stars, and perhaps even find evidence of life beyond Earth. Technology will continue to improve, allowing us to travel faster, study more closely, and understand more deeply the vast universe around us. The human spirit of curiosity, ingenuity, and determination will continue to drive us forward into the unknown. Space teaches us lessons that go beyond science. It teaches patience, observation, and the importance of asking questions. It encourages us to think about our place in the universe, to value our planet, and to dream about possibilities that seem beyond reach. From the smallest particle to the largest galaxy, space offers endless opportunities for discovery and imagination. It reminds us that no matter how much we learn, there is always more to see, more to understand, and more to explore. The universe is a vast and beautiful place filled with stars, planets, moons, comets, asteroids, galaxies, black holes, nebulae, and countless wonders waiting to be discovered. Human curiosity and determination have allowed us to reach beyond Earth and begin to understand our place in the cosmos. Every discovery brings new questions, every mission opens new doors, and every observation deepens our appreciation for the complexity and majesty of space. The exploration of space is a journey that will continue for generations, inspiring new scientists, engineers, and dreamers to look up at the sky and imagine what lies beyond. Space is not just a place to study, but a source of inspiration, wonder, and imagination. It reminds us that the universe is vast and full of mysteries. It teaches us to think critically, to observe carefully, and to always be curious. It inspires stories, art, and dreams about what lies beyond our own world. Studying space brings people together, encourages teamwork and innovation, and reminds us that the universe is a shared home that we are only beginning to understand. The wonders of space are endless, and the journey to explore and understand them is one of humanity's greatest adventures. Space is not only a place of science, but also a place of imagination and creativity. People have always looked at the night sky and wondered what lies beyond the stars. Some imagine distant worlds filled with strange creatures, glowing skies, and enormous mountains. Others dream of traveling to the moon or Mars and exploring new landscapes. Imagination about space has inspired countless inventions and discoveries. Every telescope, spacecraft, and probe was once just an idea in the mind of someone curious about the universe. By dreaming about space, humans have created ways to explore it and learn from it. Meteor showers are a wonderful and exciting part of space that people can see from Earth. These occur when Earth passes through a trail of dust and debris left by comets. When these tiny particles enter Earth's atmosphere, they burn up and create bright streaks of light called shooting stars. Meteor showers happen regularly at different times of the year and can be a beautiful sight for anyone who takes the time to watch the night sky. Auroras are another magical phenomenon caused by space. When charged particles from the sun collide with Earth's atmosphere, they create colorful lights in the sky. The northern lights, called aurora borealis, appear near the North Pole, and the southern lights, called aurora australis, appear near the South Pole. These lights can be green, red, purple, or even blue, and are one of the most spectacular natural events on Earth. Other planets, including Jupiter and Saturn, also have auroras that are even more powerful than those on Earth. Gravity, one of the most important forces in space, shapes the entire universe. It keeps planets in orbit around stars, holds galaxies together, and governs the motion of everything from the smallest particles to the largest black holes. Without gravity, there would be no structure in the universe. It is the invisible thread that connects all objects in space, and studying gravity helps scientists understand how planets move, how stars form, and how galaxies evolve over time. Space also teaches patience and perseverance. Studying the universe takes years of observation and careful analysis. Discoveries do not happen overnight, and often scientists must wait for months or years for the right conditions to observe a particular star, planet, or comet. This patience teaches us the value of persistence and careful planning, lessons that are useful in many areas of life. Learning about space reminds us how small we are compared to the vast universe. Our planet is just a tiny blue dot among billions of stars and countless planets. Yet, despite our small size, humans have the curiosity, intelligence, and creativity to explore the universe, learn about its secrets, and dream about what lies beyond. Space inspires us to look up, ask questions, and never stop seeking answers. It shows us that there's always more to learn, more to explore, and more to imagine. The study of space connects people around the world. Scientists from different countries work together to build telescopes, send spacecraft, and study distant worlds. These collaborations teach cooperation, teamwork, and the importance of sharing knowledge. The discoveries made in space belong to all of humanity and remind us that we are part of a much larger universe. Space is full of endless possibilities and wonders, from stars and planets to black holes, nebulae, and galaxies. The universe is rich with mysteries waiting to be discovered. Every observation, every experiment, and every mission adds to our understanding of the cosmos. The more we explore, the more we realize that space is a source of knowledge, inspiration, and imagination. It encourages us to dream, to question, and to continue learning for generations to come.